no schedule YouTube today. Wasn't scheduled. We jumping right into it, man. If you're watching this replay, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you get some type of value out of this watch review. Okay. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about a watch company I learned about from other YouTubers. One in particular, he know who he is. It's called Tandorio, right? Tandorio. And this is the box that watch came in, right? I've already opened it. I've worn it for well over a week. So I want to just give you a live look at what I think of the watch. I've actually had another watch lover or horologist, if you will. Boy, I tell you, some people are so petty. Excuse me. We have people in the chat that's calling me. That's what happens during the live, man. You never know what you're going to get. But I want to go over this watch because, like I said, I have other people that have purchased this watch based on me purchasing this watch, and I'm going to tell you whether it's worth your time. And this isn't a review that's going to cover every affordable watch option out there. So, if you will, you have AliExpress, right? AliExpress has a list of watches, man, and I believe that San Martin would be at the very top of that. But you're going to pay for the finishing, you're going to pay for the movements, of course, the overall package that the watch. But we're talking Tandorio today. So this is the box it came in. Now, one thing I'm going to cover before we get into this is the welcome in. I see you down there, me and I. The watch isn't in there, but like this is what it comes in. And now keep in mind, it's very affordable. We're talking under $100. It's like 89 bucks, or during the sale, I want to say it was close to 60. But this is the watch in question right here. This is the homage to the Omega Seamaster, which, other words, what the 007. Now, it wouldn't really, I guess, you know what? I just call it a regular Seamaster because the 007 version actually has a helium escape valve sitting over at the 11 o'clock. This one does not have it. Now, upon the first look at this watch, when I opened it up, and the reason why I bought it was the aesthetics, right? So I'm going to go over some stuff that really got me, just to jump into it, because I have purchased a number of affordable watches before. Never purchased anything off of AliExpress. But I went directly to Tendorio's website and I grabbed it. Now, I can say that I did not look at everything. I didn't read the descriptions. I didn't read much. I just wanted to watch because I like Omega. I've handled Omega. You can buy them used. I've seen Omegas on eBay as low as $1,800 for like older ones, like from 97 all the way up to like 2003. Anywhere from $1,800 to like $2,500. But for the most part, if you buy an Omega piece of this stature, well, in this variation, about $5,300, right? I think that's the lowest I've seen it in an AD. But they do, hold up, let me get my buddy on. Look at that, check out. Okay, so sword style hands, and they're skeletonized. You can see straight through those hands, right? Really nice touch to it. The second hand on it has a red tip to it. Again, aesthetically, this watch, great. Wearability, I have a 7¼ inch wrist, and I'm going to get into the pros and cons of this watch, like right now. All right, so I just want you to see what it looks like on my wrist. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Jay Jones, I know you got this watch too. Whoever you are, Valadez, you tripping. Okay, so here we go. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I had to readjust so you guys don't hear the ring. I apologize. Yeah, it does. It does look good. It does look good. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I appreciate everybody being in here. Watchman 54, Thelonious, and everybody. So, the watch. This is how it looks like on the wrist. Now, as you notice, I want to bring your attention to right here at the lug, where it comes which it has a 20, it's a 20 millimeter lug opening. That it's cool. It could be a strap monster, which is going to be a strap monster. Now, you see how it kind of protrudes out as if, you know, it just doesn't fit anymore? That is a problem for me. I don't like that. I think overall the bracelet was, I mean, a great attempt. And if that is, and now this came in it, right? That on this wrapper, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says 904L steel. So I have to assume that that's what this steel is. But I would say there's like a loophole. So if somebody was to challenge this company saying, hey, we tested it, it's not 904L steel, it's 316. I'm not sure because it doesn't say it on the website. If you are going to buy from any website, don't do what I did. I just bought blindly. This thing is 5 bar. 5 bar, it's 50 meters. This thing, man, I'm talking about, I'll be scared to pour any of this water on this watch because it'll get inside and it'll be ruined. 5 bar is nothing really, you know what I'm saying, for a watch, especially one that is like, it's mimicking a watch that like is a superior dive watch, a watch that was worn by James Bond. Now, of course, again, we're keeping that wind's blowing. We're keeping it on the budget-friendly end because again, you can get this watch under $100. So, do I think it's worth it for, you know, 89 bucks, even $100? Yeah, if you just get it for the watch head, I think it's really nice. The lume on it, weak, real weak. I tested it this morning, gave it a full blast. It didn't last 5 minutes. I mean, it was extremely dull. Let me see if you can hear this. There is play in it. Again, affordable. But in comparison, I'm going to tell you, just like I've told people in the past, once you experience a high level of quality with watches, and then you get something at affordable watch, you do, it's almost like comparing apples to oranges, right? So any homage to Rolex or Omega or something like that, you're not going to expect that watch to come anywhere close to it. But like, you know, these bargain brands have been doing that. This one, not so much. Now the brushing on it, man, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. The brushing is pretty nice, man. Polished areas. And I've said this before, I'm not a huge fan of scalloped edges on the bezel, but I can dig it, man, because, you know, it's a homage to a great watch brand. So the bracelet itself comes with a diver extension, right? Push button deployment. Here's the problem with the diver's extension. I'm going to show you. Now you see, okay, snap that in there, apply some pressure, you're back in there, right? That is going to come out over time. It's not strong enough to stay in there. So every time I take this watch off, it comes loose. It annoys me. So what I did was, instead of me sending this watch back, I ordered me a strap. And I kept in mind, affordable. So I'm like, this strap cost me $12 on Amazon. And hold on, and I haven't even opened it yet. These straps will go on because actually I have to go to work today. You know what, Jay Jones, I saw that you have a different one than mine too. You have the one with the helium escape valve at the 11 o'clock. I like yours better than mine. So this is the strap, and I'm gonna tell you just about, like, the hardware is pretty decent on this one. For 15 bucks or 12 bucks, however much I paid for it. Really nice. It goes with the colorway of this watch. So that I have that. And then I paid $19 for this wristology piece, which I'm going to put this on first. But I know that, again, you have, oh, that's the other thing, the website. I left a link to this. You guys can go check it out yourself. The website tells you that it's 5 bar, and it says it gives you the option of NH35 or the PT5000. I chose the PT5000 because I don't have one of those, and the PT5000 is basically a high beat movement, an inexpensive high beat movement. I don't know the durability of that movement, so I wanted to get it in this watch, and it does not come with it. It came with an NH35. It says NH35, PT5000, then they give you a number of prices, so it makes you think that, okay, the NH35 will be under $100. The PT5000 will be like $119. But if you read through the description, it's an NH35. All right, all right. It does have a sapphire crystal in it. I do not know if it's a sapphire sandwich. It could be a mineral crystal, but again, at best, I would give this a C minus. I like the watch. I wear it. It's comfortable. All I'm doing is just changing out the straps, and I'm content with it. It's cool. It's a nice watch. I would say this would be a great graduation gift, if you will. But I will say this, honestly. No, I wouldn't say that graduation gift, because if you got a kid that's graduating and they be like, man, I'm going on vacation, and they go to a pool or something like that and they get wrecked, make sure the watch, if you're getting off of Tendoro's website, make sure it has a water resistancy of at least 100 meters, man. Like, that's weird. Like, it should have 200 meters. And I am basing that off of all of the watches that they have available that have 200 meters water resistance. I don't know why, for the life of me, I don't know why Tandorio would go with a 5-bar dive watch that is iconic. Like, the Seamaster, the blue is iconic, and then you have the other one, which now, because I got this one, I'm looking at watch dives. I'm looking at some other ones. I forgot the other names, but I still like the watch. I gave it a C minus. It's not a complete bust. I just, I was a little disappointed in the fact that it's still an NH35, which solid movement. And if the watch gave out or just quit working, you're not going to be too hurt about it, man. It's like, you'll get, man, I know the NH35. I have NH35s. It's like 15 years old. Have no problem with it. Never been serviced. Still running like a top. So for the most part, you do have a screw down crown. Crown guards. It's proportionate. I like the watch. I just don't like the bracelet. I think that, like, the bracelet, I give like a D minus, man. But the rest of the watch, they did a great job. The ceramic insert, which I think is cool, and then I love that wave pattern because it reminds you of an Omega, and that's as far as it goes. It looks like it. It just looks like it. But I think this would be a great everyday watch for whomever, right? Beater watch. Now, the customer service for Tandorio, I give them an A++++, because, again, I bought this watch not knowing that I purchased the option of having my own logo on there. I thought that, like, it was $130, so you can pay $30 extra to get your own logo on this. You send like a JPEG over to them, they'll put it on there and ship it out to you. But they emailed me, they text me, they called me on WhatsApp. Like, they made every attempt to say, hey, you ordered it, we got it, we want to complete this order by sending you, like, you have to send us your logo. And I said, oh, I want the Tandorio logo. And they said, oh, okay, refunded the money just like that. Now, even with the Tandorio logo, I like that logo. Some watches just don't look right with some logos, right? That one, it flows with it. I like it. I like the fact that it has automatic. Hold up, wait a minute. I gotta get my buddy back. I love the fact that it has automatic right there. You see that? You got the automatic. So, all in all, I give this watch a C minus. And I'm basing that off of the watch as well as the website, because the website doesn't give you as much information as you should have. And I'm not going to excuse the fact there's some watch companies out here that will, I guess, because I don't know, it's almost like they feel, hey, we're giving you like an inexpensive option for a watch, so I'm not going to give you as much information. And I think like that right there gives that consumer even more, like, hey, I got this watch and it had a load of stuff on there, and at least give us the description of the watch, because when you look on it, I'm gonna tell you this. Go check out the website. So the link I have down in the description, basically go through. You'll see the 5 bar. You'll see everything about this particular watch, and it'll say a movement like some type of Chinese movement on there. But then it talks about the NH35. It talks about some other things, but like it doesn't give you a full description of everything this watch has because it didn't mention the 904L steel. That when I peeled this plastic off, and I was like, okay, is it 316 or what? I don't know. So I don't know why they would wrap that in there unless like if it is 904L steel, say that in the website. And I don't think that this watch should be 5 bar. This watch should be 200 meters. Because there's other affordable watches that have 200 meters of water resistancy. And if it was an issue of price, up the price, make it $120. People will still buy. Not bad. Let's see. Let me get into the chat real quick. My fave of the AliExpress brands are San Martin, Baltony, Chronos. Chronos is another one. Sugis, Sea Stern, and Proxima. So I don't know if you heard, Thelonious. Now I got this information from Kimosabi. He shared with me that Sugis, the company, is not going to be shipping to America after May 2nd. Hola, welcome in. It has a nautical flavor to it. It does have. It's a nice looking watch, man. And I wore it to work. Right now I have on my Hamilton. But I've worn this to work. I enjoy it. It's a really nice watch, man. But I am looking forward to putting these this I don't know. I may put this on first, wear it to work. But I just think that and then everything else on the case back is sterile. No information whatsoever. And granted, it's like okay, they give you an affordable watch, but I've purchased some affordable pieces, man. Like what was it? My watch dives, and I paid less money for my watch dives than this. And that thing, man, that Captain Willard, oh my gosh, that thing is amazing.
Unless I work it, I have something this week.
He said that hand.
She's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right, let's see. Just looking through, make sure I did. Can I zoom in again? Okay, yeah. Hold up, let me see. Let me do this. Let me flip it around real quick. Alright, so that's it in its entirety. So you see the sword style hands, skeletonized. That seconds hand with that red tip on it, man, I think it's cool. I like that. And then I'll show you. And right there you see NH35. Oh, focus, baby. NH35. Nothing fancy back there. Screw down crown. And then that right there is my biggest issue. Because that thing comes out so much. I don't like it. Now, I will say if you do buy this, if you do say, hell, you know what, Trap, $90? I'll take my chances. I like it. I'm not telling you not to buy it. One thing you will appreciate is this thing does have flex to it. It does have flex. And it's not real jangly. It's solid. It's a solid I'm talking about this is a solid bracelet. I just think that like when they had that diver's extension versus having micro adjust on it, man. I give them an A for effort though. I see what they were trying to do. And that's, I know with the more expensive options that you can get with watches, those companies test their hardware on a regular. They test it, and I'm telling you, over time, even with this, and I've just only had it for going on 2 weeks, it's getting weak, and you have to press it once you get in there, slide it on, but I don't want to keep going through that. So yeah. Not tour. What's up, bro? What's happening? Susan Seagulls are pretty much stayed on. Check my head. This trade situation is going to get ugly. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. I, gosh, I keep hitting the table. In my humble opinion, man, I've said this before. I am quite, pleased with the collection that I have acquired up to this point. That does not take away the fact that I enjoy collecting watches still. There's still some companies out there that I'm like, oh, okay, I would love to try that. I would love to try that. And, so on and so forth. But not at the extent of having to pay extra, because if I know your watch is $750 and I'm agreeing to pay the 750, or if it's 2,000 and I agree to pay 2,000 because I think it's worth it, regardless of how much they have into the watch, I don't care. But that has nothing to do with me. I'm a consumer. There's certain things like, what was that saying? Ignorance is bliss. That was in what movie? Yeah. I do not want, and I will not spend $2,500 on a watch or $3,200 on a watch that I was willing to spend $2,000 on it. I am not going to buy an affordable watch. With this one, if it came down to it, and this very watch, if I want to get it in the other colorway, the black and gold or charcoal and gold colorway, like the other Bond movie, No Time to Die, and that watch goes from $89 to $205, I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't. It's not worth it. I will sit on what I have and worry about the cost of eggs. That's it. That's it. Point blank. Period. Wait till the weekend of the 25th, 27th. See if you can save 15%. Some Paganis are, yes. Pagani designs have phenomenal. In comparison to what I have, like I bought the Hulk version of the Rolex. It's been, how long ago was that? 5 years ago. And looking at what they have done now, that watch in comparison, I'm like, nope. Noctua, I need to buy a watch from you, sir. Yeah, Noctua, his watches are dope, man. That design, man, god dog. That design is crushing, bro. That design is crushing. And the only problem is so many options, man. Like, which way do you go? But like when you know somebody, that's the other thing too. Is like, he's a part of us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the big homie. And I saw your action figure. I need to find out about this action figure business too, man. Like I've been seeing a number of people posting this, that ChatGPT is doing action figures, and I don't know, can you actually order that like that? Because if they can't, bro, that would be so dope. I'm getting a Trapvision action figure, Kung Fu action grip, all that. Yeah, I want that. I think that'd be so dope to have in your collection. Noctua. Not a big fan of watches with no date. I own a few of them, but not a fan. Oh, I like stories. Carnival celebration. Yeah, boy. You gotta, I can't wait. Hey, you gotta tell me the story, man. Hey, hit me up on Instagram. We're on Instagram. You need my number. Hit me up on Instagram so I'll give you my number. You got a new model coming in, full loom, no date, GMT. See, now you hurting me, man. Why you doing this, bro? Like bro, like, cool. Stop it. No, you don't stop, bro. Just keep going. Keep going. I'm just talking. You just tell ChatGPT to take a picture of you, put in a bubble pack, and that's really okay. Thoughts on Panerai? Panerai is one of my favorite brands, man. This is the ultimate brand right there. It's the ultimate. Let me tell you something. I don't share the same sentiments of some people on YouTube. Panerai has always been a big watch. It's been larger than life. And granted, I'll say the only thing, no Panerai should be under 300 meters. That's just my personal opinion because of the history that they have with diving and like the seriousness, the people, the professional dive watch. And I think that Panerai took a turn towards what do you call that? Fashion and just matching and stuff like that, which a lot of people do. A lot of companies do that, trying to keep up with trends and stuff like that. But yeah, I dig Panerai. I think Panerai is one of the dopest watches out there. The dopest. Yes, I said it. The dopest. And dopest is not even a word, but it is a word. But I don't care. Yeah, I like Panerai. I like Panerai, man. Oof. There's actually several Panerais that I would love to have. Yeah, several. California Dials. There's at least three colors in that. There's a sandy brown that I saw. It was I think it's like 3 years old. Oh, that thing is gorgeous. Then the green one, then the blue one. That thing is man, delicious. Mm. Radio mirror, man, ceramic, all black. That thing was gorgeous too. I love the wire lugs on it, man. Oh man. One can dream. Those right there are grail pieces to me because I can't get those right now. They're so far out of reach. It's like me trying to high five a star right now. Yeah, it's too far away. Let's see. I need to know why Panerai models are Pam and not Pan. I don't know. Panaristi can tell you that. I don't know why. He said, got the answer I was looking for. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. If you new here, yeah, bro, you better ask people in the chat, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I go to my local AD, they sell pre-owned Panerais. They know as soon as I walk in, they just go and open the thing. They say, here you go, Trap. I'm like, yes, sir. You know I'm gonna try it on. And I sit there with that thing and just like I can hear it tick. Oh my gosh. The thing, one of them kissed me back one day. I was like, yes, sir. I almost walked out. I said, hey man, this watch got a love affair, man. Y'all can't break up a couple. Oh, is you serious? And they broke us up, man. It was tragic. It was tragic. I got in the car, man. I cried all the way to work. Yeah. Panerai, oh my gosh. That's it. Boy. I'm telling you, I like Panerai. Subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. What's up, Bob Cohen? I'll catch a show on a rerun. I'm in a noisy Starbucks. Oh, okay. Get a coffee for me, bro. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's time for me to go to work, though. You know, somebody made a mistake and they just went with it. Oh, hold on. Wait. He says, oh, he's talking about Pan. They giant. Yeah, they are, man. But, like, dude, that's the beauty in it. That's the beauty. That's the beauty in watch collecting, y'all. That is the beauty, man. And I think the art gets lost sometimes in picking stuff. And this review is over. Let me say this. I watched a video yesterday. I just want to cover this. I watched a review yesterday of Nico Leonard's main collaboration. This guy, let him have it, man. Said he's a shill and all these, how you call them, shills? I mean, talking about it's a money grab, it's this, man. I'm talked about Nico like a dog. And then he admitted, he said, yo, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I am doing this because I want this to be monetized. I want to get paid off of it. I want the views. I want all this stuff. But at the same time, I want to knock Nico off his high horse. And I said, man, you know one thing about YouTube can be so poisonous. God, dog, I promise this place can be terrible, man. People coming after people saying stuff, people discrediting you for whatever. Yeah, this place. So if I had to rate, man, I give YouTube. I love coming on here. I love doing lives. I love talking to you guys. But doggone it, man, YouTube can be a beast, man. Gosh, man. And maybe Nico is money grabbing. Maybe he is a arrogant, whatever it was said about him. I personally don't care. I personally don't care about Nico's character and what he does on here. However, I do commend him on he found a niche and he ran with it, man. Can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? The dude got over 1 million subscribers, man. I ain't want to hate on that man for that. He did what he had to do. Say what you will, but you know, as far as that watch is concerned, the jump hour, I mean, it's not for me. And I think it's funny that, you know, he talked about Hublot so much and that watch is being considered a Hublot style watch. Yeah. Hey, look, he made his bed, he got to lay in it. And that's one thing Nico got to know. As many subscribers as he has, he's going to have a lot of haters too. And if that guy watches this video, like, you calling me a hater? I said, no, I'm not calling you. You define yourself. I'm just telling you, shoot. You on YouTube, somebody's going to disagree. They're not going to like, they're going to say certain things. comes with the territory. But I just think that like that watch, I'm not a fan of it. It's not my style. You can get Perry Paul and jump hour for about 150. Yeah, and the movement though, the movement I saw was same movement as Nico. Yeah, that was the thing. That was the one point I did. That was the value that I took from that video. Like he was slandering you, Nico. Is that movement? It's a ST something whatever seagull movement. Yeah, yeah. That dude's more of a parasite than Nico. Really? I do. So you know what? I don't know. Like it just popped up on my feed. I've never watched his videos before. I missed them last night. I knew they was going live, but I missed them. Went to buy Cartier tank, 18 karat gold, 1940s automatic, 2800. What? Yo, that is crazy. 2800. Oh, did I see that right? Yeah, 2800. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scat. I'm gonna have to scat pack up out of here. All right, yeah, man, thank you guys for subscribing. I'll catch you on rerun. Yeah, same movement as that. Tandorio Watches, everybody, man, if you don't know him, get to know him, go check him out. He is not only is he a content creator, man, but he is a watch designer, maker, business opportunist, right? He's a dude. He's a guy, man, real straightforward. And he don't pay me to say that, man, but I do respect his hustle. I respect him as a man, and just check him out. Just check him out. See if that's your flavor. You may like it. If you do, go ahead and buy you something from somebody that's in the chat right now. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always represent and support my people, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that Cartier tank. Wow, bro. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop it there. We'll catch up, man. You like finish. You can either send me the rest of the story on Instagram. Gotta go. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. C-. Tandorio, if you see this video, I'd like to watch. Thank you for the customer service, man. I may not like the bracelet, but I still like the watches that you have offered, and that's at the bottom line. I would buy from Tandorio again. I think they have a great offering over there for reasonable prices, man. So, sorry, I had it too. My bad. That's what happens on live. So anyway, I'm out of here, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Tomorrow we are going to go to Trifecta. All right. See y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all be blessed.